Of all the films on Netflix, this one might be the weirdest. And that's no small feat. There's a lot of weird stuff in that app, guys. Netflix is strange, but this Spanish language film is something of a different caliber of Weirdsville. Weirdsville! Anyway, the platform is about a jail, recovery center, retreat. I don't know, honestly. This place is at least part jail, where people can also go to get honorary degrees. I don't get it. It's many-tiered place. There are 2 people on each floor in jail-like settings, but instead of getting fed regularly, they get a platform lowered through the floors. And it goes from floor 1 on all the way to lower. You gotta watch to find out how many floors there are. So basically it starts off with this huge feast on the top floor. You get like a minute or something like that, a couple minutes to eat as much as you can or want or whatever, and then it keeps going down. But here's the catch. Each month you change floors. And it's randomized, completely randomized which floor you go to next. So, you could be on floor 10. Loads of food. Plentiful. Joy. And then the next month you could be on floor lower. And you could, you know, be screwed because, oh god, the people above me, like I did last month, they've been eating all the food. More than they need. And now it's gotten to me, there's no food. So, it's a, you know, human experiment kind of idea. You know, like the Belko experiment was about what would people do if they had to kill this many people to survive. This is much like the, you know, are you prepared to only eat what you have to this month when you might be way lower down next month, you know? Who knows? And basically, yeah, there's a lot of messages in there about the human psyche and stuff like that, and our nature and how terrible it is for the most part, yeah. So we follow this guy. It's a very intimate film. It doesn't look at like lots of prisoners or anything. We're always following this one guy from when he enters and is idealistic, I suppose, until he no longer is idealistic so much. So yeah, this guy volunteered to enter for 6 months so that he could get a honorary degree or something. There's some very weird stuff going on in society outside of this place, but we'll leave that alone for now. He gets an elderly roommate who's been around on a few different floors, and he knows what's up. And I just feel like there's so little I can talk about without just major spoilers for this thing. Here's my 1-minute review for the platform. I didn't hate it. The film is made with a very unique style. I barely notice with some films that they're foreign language, but this one has such a uniquely different style about it to anything you'd see made in the UK or the US or anything, that you just know it's from somewhere else. This film, it's just weird. You've got this story and it's a pretty strange thing to start off with, but the style of filmmaking is so something else that you feel very confused and pretty uncomfortable for a lot of the film. I think it goes a little too far into trying to be this unique, grand thing, and it wants to be remembered more than it wants to be entertaining, I suppose. It is a very intriguing idea, but kind of all this human psyche stuff, like, that's what it's all about, you know. It's entirely about that. There's nothing else to it. It's quite depressing and harsh reality, and it's just a bit nasty a film, you know. It's a nasty kind of film. I don't know what to call this. I'm giving it 55 out of 100, kind of take from that what you will. It was fine, but I definitely think it's self-important. Of course, there are a lot of other pretty weird, wild Netflix films out there, so what should be next? Let me know in the comments.